All right, so who here has heard of Waldorf education? Okay, does anybody know much about Waldorf schools? Nobody. Okay, so we've all heard about Waldorf education, but we don't really know anything about it. So today I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about what Waldorf is, the philosophy behind it, and how that philosophy looks in a classroom setting. So brief history, Waldorf was started in the year 1919 by a man named Rudolf Steiner in Stuttgart, Germany. So right now we're actually celebrating 100 years of Waldorf, which is a really exciting time. In the past 100 years, Waldorf has grown quite a bit. According to OSNA, which is the Association of Waldorf Schools of North America, there are over 1,000 Waldorf schools in over 60 countries. So we can see that it's been accepted by many different cultures. What does Waldorf look like? What's the philosophy behind it? So according to the Steiner Waldorf School Fellowship, artistic activity and the development of the imagination are essential to learning. So Waldorf puts a huge emphasis on artistic activity and the development of the imagination. They aim to provide a holistic education experience for students, nurturing their creativity, their spiritual development, and their socio-emotional development alongside of academic learning. How does that look in the classroom? So one thing that we can see is academics aren't introduced until the first grade, even letters of the alphabet and numbers. Imaginative play has a huge role in preschool and kindergarten. In the classroom, there are a lot of natural materials. I actually have some wooden bowls that we can pass around. So things like really simple wooden, simple-looking toys would be stored in wooden and wicker baskets so that children can really cultivate their imaginations as well as feel a sense of connection to nature. Once children are introduced to academics in the first grade, there's a few things that look a little bit different than your typical classroom setting. So one of Waldorf's core values, like I said, is a big emphasis on integrating the arts into the classroom. So the arts are integrated into every subject, whether it be watercolor painting, sculpture, drama, music, and even eurythmy, which is the art of movement. And I have another prop. I have a silk twirling scarf that we can look at. Silk, another natural material used in eurythmy. So the arts integrated into every subject. And then we also have what is called subject immersion, which instead of students spending, say, their day learning about 4 to 6 different subjects in a day, students learn about one subject for an extended period of time for, say, typically 3 to 4 weeks. They're immersed in one subject with a lot of hands-on activities, group projects, and once again, a lot of art integrated into each subject. Another thing that we see in Waldorf schools is a strong sense of community. Waldorf really emphasizes making the classroom into somewhat of a family. So teachers actually stay with their students from the first grade all the way, ideally, through the 8th grade. So there's a strong sense of community created, and which really can help students blossom, feel fully comfortable in their environment, allows teachers to really get to know their students. So it is with the incorporation of hands-on learning, developing a really strong sense of self, instilling children with confidence, and an emphasis on imagination and integration of the arts, that Waldorf aims to provide a holistic education for their students, really nurturing, like I said, their spiritual development and their socio-emotional development, their creativity, alongside of academics. And Waldorf believes that this is the way to allow children to reach their fullest potential and become responsible, moral citizens of the world.